It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the cards and the fins. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing. Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Murray on 3rd down. This will be cut by Connor. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
It's a gain of 12 there, and it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him at the 38. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He breaks a tackle, and he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 17. Gets this one to Harrison. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Connor here from the gun. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Connor. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's got this down to the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Now Tagovailoa to throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it sets up 2nd down. A-chain on the inside give. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. Dortch now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Murray here on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
The 1st down carry for Connor. Stiff arm success. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And a man is there to knock that away. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. To the right and hauled in by Jones. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll go, Connor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Tua now from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Jukes one defender, and little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Cardinals football. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Might be a little bigger than the defensive backs. Might carry, a little more weight than their more agile teammates in coverage, but those backers can be just as dangerous when you're trying to throw that football.
Yeah, ball hawk is everybody, right? I mean, we even see defensive linemen when that ball gets tipped to go get it. Many of these linebackers, Kate, today, they transition from safeties in college to linebackers because this game requires you to run sideline to sideline, and then when you can pick it and pick six it, you become one of the better linebackers in the game.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give right side to Connor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
1st and 10 from the 41. It's Connor again, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. New set of downs for him from the 46. All right, come on. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 37. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. So even after 7 yards, still playing from behind, 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mostert goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. He'll cobble together a yard there. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Connor trying the right side. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, Murray. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Trey McBride. So it's 2nd down coming up. Kyler throwing here. That pass is complete to McBride. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Cardinals deciding to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Tagovailoa on first down. Has a man, it's Achane. And he gets him around 6 there. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop. Trying to work quickly now. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be their football. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Murray here on first down. Dump off caught by his back. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
McBride hauls it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This from 48 on the left hash. McManus sends it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. He's got a gain of 6 there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they'll get to this one right around, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Connor on the inside give. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Here's the give to Connor. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Here's Murray. He's on the move. He's on the move. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He'll now to return it. More room past the 50. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
The Miami offense headed out there now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Here's a chain up the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 28. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Achane, a first down carry. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tua setting up to throw. This one's caught. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins take a 3rd quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Short pass brought in. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Wilson on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Connor here from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Play action now, Murray. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He takes it himself. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Taken in by Harrison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down. Now Murray on the play fake. He completes it in traffic. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll come up first and 10. From the red zone now. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. This is Connor. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have third and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw on third and 2. Catch is made in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals bring it back to even. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. This, our last play of the quarter. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. From the 31. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Tua now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A-Chain again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Mostert trying to punch it in. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Dortch now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The offense getting set to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Running to start this drive with Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Kyler looking to throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Kyler to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter to Connor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
With no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run, or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Able to find Jones. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down carry for Connor. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now Kyler. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now trailed by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Prater on to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. the Dolphins. And this running back headed back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Motioning him from the slot right. A-Chain on the inside give. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins going for the win here. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Going right back to Mostert. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he's brought down for a loss. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up here with A-Chain. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Sanders all set to send it away. Dortch now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.